Hello and thank you for joining me. I'm Heather Forgan of stampwithnellie.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator based in the UK. Today's project is this cute little box, and you slide the paper off and open that up, and we have inside this one a little lip balm. I bought these in a pack of 3 when I was on my vacation in Florida, and I'm only now just getting around to making little packages for them. The other thing that I noticed it does fit in as well, if you don't have those, is these little fruity chews, and these are from Lidl. You get a huge big bag, all different flavours, and you can fit 3 of them in there quite nicely as well, and just slide that back in there. So the designer series paper that I have used is the Wildflower Birthdays, and you can see that it's got some lovely gold foiling detail on that paper, and the paper also comes with a sheet that you can pop out little elements like these flowers, and there's a little flower sticker thing. I don't know if it was a sticker. No, I don't think it was, but it was another little pop out thing. The You Made My Day is from the Charming Day stamp set, this one, and these die that I used for that, you'll see that the gorgeous little bit of detail in the corner there, is one of the Sentimental Framing dies. So I'm going to make another one of these. The embellishments I put on are the party dots, and these are currently a last chance product, so you can save money on buying those now. Right, so I've got bits and pieces here ready to make another one of these. So the card that I need to use is quite long, so we need to cut this on. So this is an A4 sheet. Let me just move this up a little bit and you can see what I'm talking about. There we go. Right, so this is an A4 sheet and I need to cut it on the short side here because I need 9 inches, and it doesn't measure 9 inches that way. Okay, so paper trimmer right beside me. I am going to cut this at I've forgotten what I did now. I think I changed this. Yeah. So 3 inches there. Let's cut that by 9 inches. So line that edge up at the 9 and just make sure that that's nice and flush along there. And there we have it. Okay, I'm going to take the cutting blade out of the way and I'm just going to use a scoring blade. And on the short side, I'm scoring it at 1 inch. Okay, and then on the long side, I'm going to score this at 3 1/4, 4 1/4. Just making sure I've got that line right. 4 1/4, and then I'm going to do, she's trying to work it out, 7 1/2, and then 8 1/2. Okay, and that is going to be our sort of box. Then this piece measures 3 inches by 5 1/2 inch, and I'm going to score that at 3/4 of an inch, and we'll come back to that bit later. Right, so I'm going to fold and burnish these score lines. just making sure that I've got things lined up at the edges before I give that a press. Line it up, press it down like so. Then I need to do a little bit of cutting. I'm just going to cut straight up to that intersection on those score lines and do that right the way along. I'm going to take an extra little chop out of there and an extra little chop out of there, and I'm going to take a wedge out of that side. Leave those two pieces as they are, but take a little wedge off either side of this one as well. Just taking some of that bulk out at our joins. So now it looks like this. Okay. Need to put some glue on there. I'm actually going to take a little slither out of there as well. Glue on here. My preference is to use liquid glue, and then just fold that over and line those edges up there. I like to fold it the other way as well. Just give that a good press. Okay, now I have my join at the back there, so I'm going to put that back piece forward, a little bit of glue on the inside of those two tabs, and then glue along that one and fold that forward like so. And that means you can't see the tabs on the inside or on the outside, just all nice and neat. Just a little pinch in at the side like that. Okay, and I'm going to pop another one of these in, and that is ready for its little sleeve, which is here. Now I did that 3/4 of an inch fold there, so I'm just putting that on the bottom there. Then let's just do it this way. Got that folded there, and then I'm going to fold that up and then that round, and they will glue on the bottom there. But whilst I've got it there, I'm just going to give that a little pinch. And then again, I will burnish it, but again, I'm going to make sure that I've got that straight before I press that down, and I'm just using my fingers to do that. So straighten up those edges and just press that down. That is ready to glue at the bottom here. So just squeeze that closed again, like so. Okay, but I don't want it to be too tight. I'm just adding a little bit of glue along there. And allow it to kind of spring back a little bit so that it's not too difficult to get on and off. Okay. You could make that slightly longer or slightly shorter, whatever you like. You might want to have it all the way along. I just wanted to show a little bit of the card there. So then we just need a little bit of decoration. And as I say, these are pieces that come out of the pop-out sheet. That's just a little scrap of the designer series paper. I've got a little leaf there, but what I need to do is get myself a little scrap of white cards, and I'm going to stamp the "You Made My Day," and I think I'm going to use Pretty in Pink for this. Few little taps. There we go. It's not the clearest actually. That's a little bit better. And then actually probably should have died cut this one. Because it's solid, you can't see where you're at with it. So I'm going to do it again. I'm going to get another little scrap. So I have a little scrap here. I'm going to die cut this first and then I'll come back. There we go. I have gotten so used to using framed dies so that you put the die in, it just cuts round the outside. I've kind of forgotten that it's actually easier sometimes to do your die cutting first and then pop your stamping on top like that. There we go. And this one back in so you can see what I did with that one. This one I'm just going to pop a little bit of glue on that. Push it along there. Try and line that up with that bottom line there. I've not used any dimensionals on this. I just want to do I want that over or under? I think under. So let's put the flower on first. A little bit of glue there. Pop that on there. A little bit of glue on here. And pop that under. Like so. It's just going to sit along that top bit there. And then that there. So you still see a little bit of that paper peeking out there. I'll pop that like that. There we have it. Another cute little sort of tent shaped package. And then we need some more pretties. And I'm going to use the Pool Party Pretty in Pink. And then another Pool Party smaller one on there like that. And there we have it. Two cute little packages made with the Wildflower Birthday Designer Series paper with those gorgeous shimmery pieces, the gold foiling. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, please click on that subscribe button, click the bell and get notification the next time I upload a tutorial. Until then, please do take care. Bye bye.